going over all the Lana lore in Dress to Impress. So we're introduced to Lana in an April Fool's update where we find out that the nail lady is called Lana, and we see her diary where she writes saying that she wants to burn down the studio where we all dress up, and she has a list of targets, including the developers of the game. Now, there's a later entry written by Lana saying that she's been replaced by a fake version of her. So the Lana that we'd been seeing wasn't actually Lana, it was fake Lana. We'll call her Lana 1. Now, this Lana, we'll say Lana 2, is saying that another developer of the game, Gigi, had kidnapped her and put Lana 1 in her place, and that Lana 2 was scared and asking for help. However, in the diary, Lana 2 says that the people are missing because of Lana 1. So if Lana 1 made them go missing, why is Lana 2 targeting them? Unless that first diary entry was written by Lana 1, about wanting to burn the studio and the list of targets, and Lana 2 only wrote the last entry, saying that Lana 1 was doing all of this stuff. Now, if you go over to Lana's Roblox profile, we have a couple of experiences here, as well as a link to her YouTube channel, which has 10 different videos, and in some of these videos, there's a face from a group called The Awakening, which tells Lana that she's in trouble for sharing secrets, and Lana says that something bad is coming. We also have a game that was made by Lana called Forest. And in this game, we find out about Lana's backstory and how she was sick and poor, and she turned to this group called The Awakening for help. Now, in the Forest game, if you survive, you'll also see a code which will say that evil is coming and there'll be chaos. There's also this Roblox group called Swordade, made by Lana, that is about uprising against the evil forces, so standing against the awakening that betrayed Lana. Now, there's also a gilded group that you can join, which has all of the group announcements from several months ago up until now, and it's a great way of keeping up with the timeline of all the events. Now, if you go back to the group, you can see that there is a role for the missing people. But these people aren't the game developers, they're a completely different group. And one of these people, Sadie, has a message written in code. And if you decode this message, it says that Lana planned for her and the other people to go missing and be gone forever. And that the group is actually about sacrificing people. So this group that we were told is to go against the awakening, against evil, is actually doing the opposite. Now, there's another game made by Lana called Questionnaire, where she was answering questions to people, but the answers she was giving were weird. She said that she liked working in the nail studio and that the awakening wasn't actually evil, even though in her group she says it's evil, it's the forces of evil, so it makes no sense. And then some red text appears saying, "Don't believe her," and everyone's kicked out. So it seems that this Lana, the Lana that hosted the questionnaire, is another fake Lana. So it seems like the Lana doing the questionnaire is a fake Lana and the real Lana is still missing. Later on, there was another version of Lana's diary saying that she was planning something evil and trying to trick everyone into thinking that she was a victim. And we later see Lana turn into a villain, offering members of her group during a live event. But there was one member of the group called Nelly who managed to fight back and off Lana instead. But in another video, Lana hints that she wasn't actually dead and she had opened a mysterious gate. And she had done this by having 4 sacrifices, 3 members from the group and a doppelganger of Lana. That's right, the villain Lana that we just saw. It's yet another doppelganger. So that's, 3 doppelgangers we've seen now? Or 4? Now, Lana is also part of this group called Plague, which is ran by someone called Aggie, and the description mentions a portal, which is probably the mysterious gate that Lana was talking about. Lana was following Aggie's voice, and it seemed like he was trapped on the other side of the portal, until Lana opened the portal. Now there's also this game made by Lana called The Fortress, and in this game you find out that this Lana that freed Aggie was the real Lana. But she was brainwashed by Aggie, so even though she's real, she's not really herself. And Aggie is really dangerous and created fake versions of Lana to help her deceive everyone and open the gate, as we saw before. And there's some notes in the game which show that Aggie might plan to sacrifice Lana, but he also needed her to escape his prison, and had been using body parts from missing people to build a new powerful form for himself. So this is where the lore all starts to come together. We have Aggie, our villain. He makes fake Lanas to go and do his dirty work for him, freeing him from this gate and making himself more powerful so that he can do his evil deeds. Now in another one of Lana's videos, we see Aggie turning into a monster. We later see Lana starting to sacrifice real Roblox players. But Lana suddenly starts feeling sorry for what she's done, so maybe she's not brainwashed anymore. She apologizes to Nelly and the others she had hurt, showing that her behavior had changed. And that is where the lore ends until very recently. Because if we go into Dress to Impress now, it seems Aggie doesn't have a fake Lana here anymore. He has this girl called Lana, a new nail tech. And the board looks all cheery and happy, no mentions of missing people, no diary visible, so it seems like Aggie's cleaned up this whole mess, so we won't know there was ever any situation. Except if we go over here, there's something that looks a little bit odd. And if we go through, we'll end up in this basement over here. Where is she? Her name is like mine, but she's so different. And here is the real Lana. Poor brainwashed Lana, who was forced to free Aggie with fake versions of herself here in jail. And yeah, that is the end of the lore. No happy ending here. We just have to hope that something good happens later. I hope I did a decent explanation of all of this. I know it's quite confusing. But anyways, that is the end of the video. Make sure you ring the bell to be notified. You like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.